Hey guys, so you've probably heard me talk on social media about how social media is not a good tool to market a business anymore. So I know that sounds contradictory. I use social media all the time. I'm probably on it right now. But anyway, for personal use, to use it to catch up with friends, family, whatever, it's awesome. I love Instagram. I love Facebook. Twitter, not so much. Us in the bar restaurant industry don't use Twitter. It's kind of worthless for the customer we're going after. So I've used the analogy before that social media is the fishbowl. So what I mean by that is there's a finite amount of people that could potentially see your message, meaning you have to follow somebody, you have to like their page, you have to sign up, basically opt in order to see their marketing message. So that's a little fishbowl full of people. That used to be a big aquarium. Now it got smaller aquarium and a smaller aquarium. Now it's that little stupid actual fishbowl that sits on the hostess stand at Chinese restaurants, and you put your business card in it to get a drawing for a free meal. It's that little itty bitty thing. So you've gone from a potentially big market to such a small one now with Facebook's algorithm change. I think everybody knows by now that that's pretty much a dead form of marketing. Now, there's ways around it. You can buy your way out of the fishbowl by paying for Facebook ads, Instagram ads. All that kind of paid reach is great. I love it. And that is buying access outside of the fishbowl. So without that, everything else in social media is in that itty bitty fishbowl. And Instagram's still awesome. Instagram is a way better reach than Facebook for promoting a business right now. If your end user is an Instagram user, if they're the demo, if they're a younger person who, if you have a high-end steakhouse and your customer is 50 and up, 40 and up, Instagram is not going to do you much good because you could get all the reach in the world. But if your customer is not on that platform, who cares? So going back to the fishbowl thing is that if your social media is inside that thing, like I said, you can pay to get out. But what's already outside, what is the ocean, is Google and Yelp and review sites. All these review sites and all the what Google's basically used for is obviously finding a place that you haven't yet heard of. You can find a place you have heard of. You may not follow them on social media. You may not see their stuff. But in Google and on Yelp and all these other review sites, you could potentially see somebody that you've never heard of before. You've never seen them before. You've never interacted with them before. And there they are. And that's wide open. So that's why I choose to go after the ocean, not the fishbowl. So I think that in the future, the quality of people's posts are going to continue to go down on Instagram since they're free. That's what happened to Facebook. The people's posts were so bad, people just did not give a shit about them because they were free. So they're like, well, let's hire the server who needs more hours. I mean, she's good. We should give her some more hours. What do we have her do? I don't know. Now you're the marketing director. So that's where that came from. That people who have no business marketing were all of a sudden given a marketing role. To be honest, that's how I came up. I was the guy who was doing flyers and videos, and they said, hey man, we need you to do all this other stuff. Sure. So nothing wrong with it. So the quality is so bad that Facebook had to say, look, we got to change the algorithm because this is pissing people off, and nobody wants to see spam. Nobody wants to see their feed full of crap all the time. So they had to cut it back to where that marketing message, now you have to pay to get outside that fishbowl. It's going to happen. Instagram, it's only a matter of time. I mean, the two are obviously same owners, so it will happen. So if you're marketing a business, start playing in the ocean. Quit playing in the fishbowl. Hope this helps.